Fragile. All right, so just got my big box back from CGC, 17 books. It was the 10 for 10, and I originally said I was going to send in 15. Obviously 15 grew into 17, and here we are. So this is probably the first time I'm going to do a review of my CGC books where I didn't know the grades, because CGC's website was down Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I got the notification on Friday. I never bothered to look, and then today they're on my steps. So let's get into it. All right, first book is Captain America, Volume 3, I think, number 25. First Sam Wilson as Captain America. This I thought was a contender. Gave it a quick press. I thought it was a 9.8. It's a 9.8. Ooh, way to start the box. All right, next one is Secret Avengers 23. This is the first Agent Venom, Flash Thompson Venom. This I also thought was a contender. Also gave it a quick press. And this is another 9.8. Wow. Lucky. All right, next is Uncanny X-Men 142. I already have 141 graded up on my wall. That's an 8.5. This had an issue with the corner. The whole corner was crushed, and I tried to press it out, but it was still decent. I'd probably say it was between like a 5 and a 6, and came back 6.5. Actually looks better in a slab than it did in person. So I got a Nova number 1, first appearance of Nova, 7.0. I thought this was like a 7.75 book, so no shock there. 7.0 Nova. All right, so we have a Thor God of Thunder number 2. I know this book cooled off, but I still like the character. I like the book. I like this whole run, to be honest with you. First Gore the God Butcher, also I thought was a contender. Ooh, yeah, 9.8. Awesome. All right, after years of procrastinating, I finally got my Marvel Team Up 141 graded. This had an issue with a staple. Other than that, I mean, a really nice book. I mean, it could have been as low as 8.0, but I would guess it would be in the 9s, but who knows. 9.0, okay, not bad. Would have hoped for a little more, but I'm happy with that. All right, next is Long Shot number 1. First Long Shot, first Spiral, first Mojo, I believe. It was like an 8.0 book, 8.5 maybe. 9.0, all right. This has a lot of ticks, man. Even looking at this in the case, me personally, I would not have given this book a 9.0, but I'll take it. All right, write this down. I have a DC book. Infinite Crisis number 5, first Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle. This is the variant cover. Wasn't perfect because it's got some like color rub off on the back cover, which is black, but it was still a nice copy. I would say 9 or better. 9.4, okay. Happy with that. All right, we have an Alias number 1. I bought this raw with a fold across the cover. Did some work, pressed this I think 2 or 3 times to really try to get this nice. So definitely better than a 9. Last time I did my Omega Red, similar situation. It came back a 9.4, so I knew it was somewhere in that range. Wow. 9.8, first Jessica Jones. Did not expect that. Nice. All right, we got a Miss Marvel number 1. This is about the same condition as that Nova number 1, so I said it was like a 7.75 book. Oh, man. Anyway, 6.5. It's a nice book, man. Win some, you lose some. All right, we got Fantastic Four, 353. First Mobius from the TVA. Not a perfect book, but it was definitely like a 9.0, 9.2-ish book. 9.6. Okay. Listen, some days you get some really nice graders, and some days you get some really bad graders. I guess, you know, I got them on the good side today. All right, next is a Dazzler number 1. This would have been a contender, but it did have some tanning. on the back cover, like not staining, but just tanning. So I knew it was going to be high grade. I just didn't know what. I knew it wasn't going to be a 9.8. 9.4. Okay, I'll take it. All right, this one's cool, but it's not a contender. Howard in Death #1. First appearance of Gwenpool. And I originally thought this was a contender until I was really going over it, and it had some staining on the back cover. So I knew it could bite me, and it could have possibly be like an 8.0 book, but I knew it was light staining. So I figured I'd give it a shot. 9.0, so happy with that one. Happier if it was a contender, but I knew it wasn't. All right, we got Hulk 234, another book I've been procrastinating on. It's been in my box probably for like 3 or 4 years. Never pulled the trigger on. First Quasar, 7.0-ish book, 7.5 book, 7.5 book. So basically what I thought it was, but glad I have that slab. All right, new X-Men 114. First appearance of Cassandra Nova. Not a contender. 9.0 or better. Really nice book, just not perfect. 9.6. Okay, kind of what I thought it would be. All right, we got a Strange Tales 180. First appearance of Gamora. Book is beat up. I sent this in because it's the first Gamora. It's the only copy I own. If you get this in mid-grade, it's pretty pricey, so I knew it was low. It's beat up. Hole punches in it. It's rough. So it's probably like a 2.0 book. It's a 1.5. I'm okay with that. Can always upgrade it later, but wanted to have a slabbed first Gamora, and now I have one. All right, lastly, we have Star Wars The Force Awakens #1. It's the first appearance of Finn, Rey, a bunch of people, first cameo, Captain Phasma. I thought this was a contender. This was a super nice book, and it's a 9.2. Ouch. I'm gonna have to look at the grader's notes on that one because I thought that was a contender. If it was a 9.6, I might have been like, all right, but that hurts a little bit on that one. So that is it. That is my 17 books. Second biggest submission I ever did. Super happy with them overall. Put 3 or 4 9.8s in there. A bunch of other really good grades. Also had some, higher side of mid-grade, early Bronze Age books in there. Even had one DC book in there. So if you like these, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button so you can see my videos in the future. See you guys soon.